Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of
Models Off Duty. So back for episode 2, and we're talking about another movie. That's all we do.
It's turned into a movie podcast review.
So yeah, we watched Wuthering Heights the other week.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it, but you
Terrible.
love this movie.
Yeah, because
you read the book,
at school.
and you watched like another version.
Yes, the Filipino version. Wait, let's take a step back. Did you not study this in school?
No.
Am I that old?
Yes. Never even have heard of it.
No, I swear everyone had to study this in school.
No, they changed the books.
They changed the curriculum.
Yeah, they changed the whole curriculum.
Because I'm a dinosaur. Yeah, we had to study this in school. I feel like everyone had to study this. It was like English literature during the HSC, Wuthering Heights. And I remember at the time I didn't love it, but then slowly, other movies and adaptations came out.
Is it because you don't like books?
No, I love books.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I guess.
Books everywhere.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Do you like books?
Not really. I don't really read.
Your generation doesn't really read. But there was a Filipino adaptation of this movie, and it's called The Promise, and it's probably my favorite version of Wuthering Heights that they've turned into a movie. So you'll have to watch it one time.
So how did it compare? Did you like the movie compared to the book? Or
the Margot Robbie movie, or just generally?
The one we watched, yeah.
Yeah, so Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi. Does not beat Michele Morone, but just to be clear, everyone, he's still in number one position. I think it was relatively similar to the novel. I think some of it was a little bit different as well. Obviously, we're not going to spoil it for you guys unless you've read the book. But I think it was good. I think that they portrayed that idea of like Heathcliff being really wild and like reflecting that in the environment that they shot in. And then the romantic relationship between them, I think, was reflected pretty well. It was pretty heavy. What did you think for someone who hadn't read the book and just watched the movie?
Yeah, I literally didn't want to watch any trailers or read about it. I just wanted to go in and just see how it was.
Yeah.
First impression, yeah, I liked it. It was interesting. That I guess it's a lot of those kind of movies where I guess the woman is torn between two different guys, and it shows her go through those directions. And so I'm going to make a spoiler, but
okay,
Nellie,
alert.
Nellie, it's just
what a bitch.
Yeah, no, people just get in the way. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, it's hard because then you got to follow your gut, your heart, the people around you to influence your decisions when it comes to your love and relationships.
But also, let's talk about the Nelly thing. She probably represents your frenemy. You know what I mean? People that pretend to be happy for you around you when really they're sabotaging you behind your back, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what she was doing. And it just goes to show, can you really trust those people around you? And she put everything into her, trusted her word, trusted what she was saying, and she just goes behind her back and just tries to sabotage.
And that was a brutal sabotage, when you think about that in the context of their love story. Okay, spoiler alert, you've probably read the novel, but the fact that I think it was so sad, I cried actually in the movie, that she was that heartbroken that she just basically willed herself to her death.
Yeah. And then it was too late. By the time he came, he was she was already gone.
It's giving Romeo and Juliet.
It is definitely giving Romeo and Juliet. And I feel so many other stories play along those torn relationships like that.
Yeah. It's one of those archetypal story arcs where it's a person is torn between true love or marrying based on what society expects of them. If you come from a noble, higher social class or status. Do you marry the farm? Was he a stable hand? I don't know. I don't even know what his
He was technically he worked for them.
Yeah, he worked for them.
Yeah.
Versus the rich person in society.
Yeah, that she was I guess, expected or expected to marry.
Yeah. And so like, I feel like you see those stories play out all the time, except for in Titanic, because she chooses Jack over the other guy in Titanic.
No, doesn't she end up?
Does she?
I think we need to watch that and give a review back for episode 3.
I swear she's like the rich guy in Titanic.
But
like,
she does
pursues her, but then she chooses. Doesn't she choose Jack in the end?
Yeah, she does in the end. Yeah, same with Catherine. She does choose him in the end, but then it goes through the cycle of she ends up choosing who people think she's supposed to be, and then realizes it's not what she wants, and then goes back to the guy.
What she wants. We probably do need to watch Titanic again, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't go through with.
No, she doesn't, but then she does.
Or
maybe not.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only time where that rich, like that story where you need to make a choice between like the poor guy and the rich guy, like she chooses Jack from the outset, I think, maybe.
It's been a while. So the same with The Notebook. It's like the same thing. Rachel McAdams, she meets Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Forgot the characters' names, but she like absolutely loves him, falls in love with him, but then her family is like
makes her choose,
and she ends up going for the rich, successful guy who's at the same status. Their families are very well off, and then in the end, she goes back and chooses him, and he loves her till the day she dies, and she.
So what does that tell? So what are all these movies trying to tell you then?
Like, follow your heart.
Yeah, right. Isn't that the ultimate story lesson in all of this? Is like,
and it's always the guys that just keep waiting around for them. They're always waiting, and so the girls get to just explore the guy will always be there.
So that's the story. So it's like follow your heart. But then what happens? Like, but in all of these stories, doesn't the guy like level up?
Yeah, they have to feel like they have to prove themselves to be good enough.
Yeah.
For the woman.
Yeah, because Heathcliff comes back and he's like establish himself in society. Ryan Gosling, I think, buys the house.
Buys the house and like builds it.
Follow your heart.
Yes, April. Follow your heart. Follow your heart.
Sounds good. Which nicely leads us to the trend that we recently did on our podcast, the Daddy's Home trend, which got a lot of traction. Maybe it resonated with a lot of people out there. But basically, when it comes to dating, for me at least, if a guy cannot treat me better than the way that my best friend treats me, and all of those little clips that we put in were actually not staged. There were things that have happened over the course of, our friendship. Probably like even in the last 6 months or something, right? And so if a guy can't treat me better than how my best friend treats me, then they don't get a look in.
So they have to treat you better
than
me?
They have to treat you better. Yeah. That's a pretty tough ask, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I guess those little clips that we created in our video kind of sets the standards of, I guess, what we expect in a partner, in a relationship. Yeah. And I think it is a very common thing that's going around, and we've been seeing all these videos and everything like that. Takes you out to dinner, ties up your laces, pays for you, all those little things. But I think it's very appreciative. Yeah. And what you definitely look for, what we definitely look for.
Absolutely.
Take note. Take note.
Because honestly, like, I think in this day and age, and you see a lot of videos like this on TikTok, that it's like, I think we're one of the first generation of women who don't need to rely on a guy for our lifestyle. And so because of that, it's the first time that we're choosing a guy not for what he can offer financially, but what he offers as a person. Mm-hmm. So is he kind? Is he generous? Is he respectful? Is he a gentleman? Does he do like little things to show you that he appreciates you and cares for you? It's not just about the money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's all those little things that, I guess people call it bare minimum or things like that, princess treatment. But I think, as you said, we're becoming more independent. We can do all these things for ourselves, but it's those little things that are like, oh, wow, that's nice. You take that extra effort to show that compassion to you.
Yeah. This is a controversial one, because this is something I like, is opening the car door in your experience, like when you've gone on dates, like do guys open the car door for you?
Some.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's nice. Don't expect it because I don't really date. So, yeah. But when they do, I'm like, oh, that's nice.
I think it's nice.
It's
isn't
nice.
It? Yeah. Like,
is it a must?
no.
No.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess it's nice. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I think that, you know, maybe the difference of like it not happening and when it does happen to you, go, oh, that's like a nice thing. It's like, I know it might be very old school, traditional way of thinking, but I like it when the guy like kind of walks you to the car and then opens the car door and then you get in. Like I mean, yes, I can open the car door for myself, but it's nice. What else we had opening the car door, paying for you, taking you to dinner,
taking good photos.
Oh, that's
hard.
A must.
That's a must. You either have to train them, you got to train them,
Yeah.
or like that's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. But if a guy can take better photos of you than I can, that's like
he's probably going to be a photographer if that's the case. He's probably going to be a photographer or take a photography class if that's the case, because you and I are getting better and better and better at taking photos as we learn how to use our camera. We're trying to level up our photography and not just rely on the phone, but actually learn how to use our cameras. Canon G7X, Sony ZV-1.
She's turning to the Canon.
I am.
We film on your Sony, so when we get it good, it's good.
It's good, exactly. But it's very temperamental, whereas the Canon is like easy every time. The Sony,
we'll get there.
I need to take a photography class to figure out how to do it really well.
If anyone knows some good settings for it,
yes,
let us know, because there's not much on your camera.
I know it's tough. The settings on the Sony is tough, but the results are good when they're good. The results on the Canon, it's very good.
What?
Yeah. That's the first time you'll hear it. So that leads us to some dating advice that we were thinking about and stuff that we've heard. Things that we, expect in 2026 or would like. We're gonna.
Yeah. All right. Let me get the list.
Yeah, run through the list and we're going to discuss them. Yeah.
All right. Okay, the first piece of advice, or we've seen been floating around, is don't tell secrets to a guy about things you have done in the past.
I think I would agree to an extent. I think that it's still good to, obviously open up and share like stuff about your past, but maybe not all of it, because then when you get into a fight, what happens sometimes, they tend to weaponize those things against you.
Yeah, use things against you. Yeah, when you told them in confidence or...
Has that happened to you before? In the past?
Yes.
I think it's happened to everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so maybe that is a good learning. Like it's always good to share, but maybe not overshare.
Yeah, and I feel like when you meet someone, like you don't know them who they were in the past. You can respect their past, but that's not the person maybe they are today or who they present themselves to you. So I don't think people should really be judging them for
Based
their
on
past. It should be a judgment from
what's
in front of you and what's moving forward.
Yeah.
So for someone that wasn't in your past to bring up something and attack you with things that you did or decisions you made in your past, that is not fair. That's not right.
Agree. Okay.
Next one. Get a man that knows how to adult, like life admin stuff, taxes, doing things around the house, be financially smart with money. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that in an adult relationship, being with a man that knows how to adult is sexy. Like, someone that is good with money, someone that knows how to do their taxes and all of those things, even if it means outsourcing it to an accountant, I don't know.
Yeah, but figuring out those kind of things and so you don't
have to think about it.
Yeah.
I love a guy that knows how to do stuff around the house. Like, it's like the daddy's home trend as well. Like, it's kind of sexy to have a guy that's like, oh, could you fix the broken shelf or whatever, I dated a guy once when I was living in Kensington who like installed shelves in my laundry because he was sick of seeing me like struggle trying to balance things on the top of the washing machine. I was like pretty impressed,
Doesn't take much to impress you.
No, yeah, install some shelves so that it, Marie Kondo my life. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When he shows you who he is, believe him and don't try to change him.
Yeah, 1000%. That's a very famous quote that I believe comes from Maya Angelou, but also Oprah has said it before as well in a podcast, that when someone shows you who you are, believe them, whether that's a man, whether that's a woman, anyone. And also when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time, because the way that they behave and the way that they respond is probably the reality of how they would have responded naturally. And I think the trouble that we get into, and I certainly have done this in the past, and I'm sure people can relate, is that, you think, I can change him. Maybe let's have a conversation about it and I can change this person's behavior. And maybe you can, but oftentimes you can for a certain period of time unless that change comes from them. Yeah. And they go back to being the same person.
100%. I think like a lot of things make up and influence how a person thinks and their opinions, and that's their foundation. Sure, they can improve, but it does have to come from them. They can never really completely change how they think unless it's really wanting to.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good one.
What about when you for example, have an argument and people tend to get really heated and say things in the heat of the moment? Is that coming from how they actually are feeling and expressing, or is it really just I shouldn't have said that, but they were thinking it and they said it at that time. Maybe they didn't want to, but it comes out in arguments,
and they're natural, they're what they really think.
Yeah,
I think so. But I also think there's an art in being able to control your emotions. I think that, with friends or in the workplace, I'm sure there are times when things can really affect your emotions, but you have that level of control because obviously you can't have a meltdown at work. And so that same kind of logic should apply in a relationship. It shouldn't just be because I'm in a relationship, I have free reign to say whatever the hell I want. I think that there's a certain art and a skill in, yes, you can be mad and yes, you can feel all these things, but also still have the level of control to not say something you'll regret.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, I guess that kind of links to he will treat you exactly how he feels about you. So the effort he puts in, the way he treats you will really, I guess, tell you without telling you. His actions do speak louder than the words.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think looking back at people either I've been in relationships with or people I've dated, if they like you, you know about it. It's very clear. The effort is there. The little things that they do is there. The care is there. I feel like if someone really likes you, you're not confused about it. Yeah,
no playing games. What's happening. You don't have to question things, doubt things. Yeah.
Do you feel that you found that as well? When you've dated someone, if from the get-go, if they like you, they've put the effort in, they're they do
100%.
all those little things.
Yeah, they put the effort in. They're not going to just, I guess, ghost you or just be confusing or make me question what is this or things like that. I feel like you would know just by the way that they treat you and talk to you.
So I wonder, I find that's really interesting because it's actually such a simple thing, but a lot of us, why are so many of us so confused? Maybe we really do need to boil it back down to basics and just be if a man likes you, you'll know about it. And,
or maybe I'm the one that's confused.
Why are you confused?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm the confusing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a bad sign then. If I'm confused, then it means I don't.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
It's I guess it comes down to something very simple. So if you're confused, then you either do or you don't. And if a guy shows you who they are, believe them. And if they show you how much they like you, you'll know about it.
Yeah. I agree.
There we go.
Okay.
Solved. Dating mystery solved.
Okay. Don't make him your whole world. Make sure you have your own hobbies and a life outside of him.
Yeah, I 1000% agree with that. I think that's healthy in a relationship. I think I've been on all spectrums of that where, our worlds were completely together, and, that's also not good because you isolate yourself from your friends and family and things. I've been in where we're hyper independent, also not good because like you're not really building towards something.
Yeah.
And I've been nicely in the middle, which is where it should be.
Yeah, having that good balance. Because, I think it's important. Yeah, you're building something together and you want to spend all that time, but it's nice to break away and have your own things so then you can, I guess, share that with each other about your different experiences of life.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's just good to have your own independence because at the end of the day, you are two individual people.
Okay. Make sure he's well educated or open-minded.
Yep, I think I would agree with that. Yeah, you might not need a uni degree, but at least have an open mind, I think is important because it means that you are open to problem solving in a new way. You're open to trying new things. You're open to not just doing something your way, like you are able to see the other person's perspective.
Yeah, otherwise they'll just be stuck doing the same thing, don't like any new changes, not growing or not trying to adapt to different environments, and won't be able to handle things when it's outside their control.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, it doesn't always have to be like, have the best, I don't know, had their PhD or like really high education, but have that hustler's mindset and just want to keep building and getting better for themselves.
Yeah.
Don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant.
Okay.
Just
is that the blanket? That's it. Just don't.
I know you want to get pregnant. Don't get pregnant just because he wants the child. Get pregnant because you can afford it.
Don't get pregnant because he wants the child. Don't get pregnant because you can afford it. Yeah. Well, it makes sense, right? Having a child is an expensive thing. It's for life. Expensive thing. I don't know. Expensive, like exercise to undertake.
But not just financially. You have to be, I think, so mentally and ready and capable of bringing a new life into this world, and it shouldn't just be for the sake of it. I feel like it's good to be prepared and to be ready. Of course things happen, but I think that it's you want to do it because you really want to do it and you know that's for you.
Yeah, and I think that sometimes where you see relationships fall apart in a couple different circumstances that I've seen around me is that when couples are going through something like they've been together for a long time, or they're going through something and they think having a baby will bring them closer together. Oftentimes that's not the case, and it actually ends up being quite bad for everyone involved. And then the other time is when one person wants it, the other one doesn't really want it or is on the fence, and they do it anyway because it's either that or they're going to break up. And again, that doesn't always end well either. I think like both parties need to know that they want it, and also be financially ready for the costs that come with it.
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll do a last one. A man's job is to set the tone of the relationship, and a woman will, I guess, feed off that energy.
That's something that I actually really do believe in, and I think that a woman is a reflection of how her man treats her. So oftentimes you hear so much, a guy I just want peace. Like men will say, I just want peace in my relationship. Well, maybe they also need to take a step inward and think, how am I contributing to like my partner acting in such a way that's not giving me peace? Because I feel like, and actually there was a really good quote or something, it was with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, where he was like, the more I loved her, and she was going through like a tough time or something and their relationship was on the rocks, and he decided rather than going the opposite direction, he just poured everything into her, and he saw that change in her, and he realized that the way that he acts towards her was a direct reflection of how she acted back towards him. And I think that that's very true in a relationship.
Do you think it works both ways?
Yeah. Absolutely. So I think like, you know, the way that a man treats a woman, if she feels safe and secure and emotionally safe and secure, she's going to, you know, be soft and gentle and loving. If he's like playing mind games with her, then she's going to be confused and like cold and distant. Like, I think that's very true of me in a relationship. I'm not sure about you.
Yeah, I guess like you just want to feel, I guess, that sense of security and feeling like, this is
loved and cared for. And I feel like when you feel that way, you respond like in a positive way. Yeah. And so, yeah, I think that's a lesson to, you know, like both parties, both men and women. But like,
you're feeding off each other's energy.
Okay, so from all of this advice, we're going to provide a rapid fire round of things that we won't accept when it comes to dating in 2026. Kim,
and beyond.
Oh, and
yeah,
beyond.
Not just 2026. For life.
For life. All right, Kim's got the
we got
questions.
All right. No effort.
Cut.
Doesn't plan dates.
Cut. But
yeah, I was going to say, like, I think... Yeah, it's nice if the guy plans the dates, but doesn't, initiates. But of course, like, you can't expect to leave everything.
Agree.
Everything to him. Mm-hmm. Inconsistent texting, disappears for days.
No, cut. I'm sorry. That stuff drives me insane. Does my head in.
Low emotional intelligence.
Cut. But is there like you know, that can be developed or, you know?
I think maybe in the beginning of a relationship, like, you're still trying to learn each other's how they respond to certain situations. So of course there's going to be, and you're always, I guess, growing as a person. So you're figuring that out and you're changing in your life. So I think it's being adaptive and understanding that person deeper.
So on the fence.
Hot and cold energy.
Cut.
We're not here to play games. You
I can't do with hot and cold energy. One day you're really into me, the next day you don't text me for 3 days, then you come back, and then I'm like, come on. Everyone has their phone on them these days. Like, if you're not texting, it's because you don't want to.
Let's just see where it goes.
Cut. I'm sorry. Maybe in your 20s, but like in your 30s, I'm just like, if you don't have a plan, then get out of the way.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of on the fence because I'm like, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, you are very let's see.
I'm a very like go with the flow, like see where it goes, and then cut. Okay. But you're like cut from the beginning.
Yeah,
because you're at a stage where you know what you want.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't align, then cut.
Yeah. Get a map if you don't know where it's going.
Wants loyalty but offers none.
Cut.
That's what the hell? Who wrote this? I don't know. Yeah, no, like...
What does it even mean?
Wants loyalty.
He wants you to be loyal.
Yeah, but offers none.
But he's not loyal.
Yeah.
No, cut.
Yeah, like, can't just be one-sided.
No.
You can't be just him doing whatever he wants and then you're being super loyal and then it's not... goes the same way.
No, cut.
Nah, that's bare minimum.
That's not even bare minimum.
Yeah, that's like wrong. Cut. That's cut. Okay, avoids defining the relationship.
Cut.
Is he trying to hide you?
Cut. No, that's like that's the relationship you have in your teens and 20s where like, you know, we don't want to put any labels on it.
No, he's not proud to show you off. Can't regulate his emotions.
Cut, but it has to, it's both ways. Like you also, as a person, are responsible for your own emotions, so you also need to be able to regulate them. If he just can't regulate his emotions and he's always blowing up at you and then he comes back days later and says sorry and then does it again, blows up at you, that's like a toxic cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Cut.
All right. Makes you feel anxious instead of safe.
Cut.
Yeah, cut. Obviously. Well, why would you want to be with someone that you're like being anxious and like... No, thank you. Still figuring out himself at 40 plus.
No.
Whoa, this is like it's an attack. 40 plus. Okay, yeah.
Cut. 1000% cut. I mean, mate, you've got like probably only another 10 years of good hair left. Cut.
No ambition or direction. Cut. Yeah. You want someone that's ambitious, has goals in life, is working towards them. Otherwise, like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
You don't have anything to work
only
toward.
have 10 years left of good health.
Yeah.
Cut.
Victim mindset, blames exes for everything.
Cut.
I think anything to do with exes, like
Yeah.
bringing it up, comparing, I don't know, talking to them,
Yeah.
all that, like.
But also cut because it means he hasn't had the capability of self-awareness to self-reflect on where he went wrong in the relationship.
Yeah.
If it's always someone else's fault, that's a great red flag.
Yeah, not taking any accountability, pushing the blame.
Yeah.
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 Or blaming you or making you feel like you're
Yeah.
the problem.
Yep.
Secretive with phone, shady behavior. Cut. Like, cut. Snip, snip, snip. Yeah, no. That's like so sus.
Been there, done that. I don't want to go through that again. So no, cut.
Doesn't introduce you to friends. Same thing. It's like, what, is he trying to hide you or like, or he doesn't have friends? I don't know. Maybe.
Cut, but in time. Like if he doesn't introduce you to friends in time, like not straight off the bat, like after date one, he's like, hey, come, I want to introduce you to my whole friends and family. No, that's also for me. Like
that's a bit much.
But in time,
Yeah. I think especially if it's going more seriously, then of course you want to
like 6
bring
months
them,
in.
bring them into your circle of friends and things
because you
like
want to
that.
see how you interact with them as well. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Financial chaos with no plan. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean financial chaos?
Not good with money.
Oh, yeah, no,
it's
cut.
just like, there's no plans. It's like, oh, let's drop 60 grand on a car today, but I don't know, like, I don't know, like just like really chaotic with your money.
Yeah,
cut.
No, cut. Lack of chivalry, masculine leadership energy.
I feel like this list is like...
What, an attack on you?
Attack on me. We all know, we've all heard it. I am big on like masculine energy, like a gentleman, like traditional values. So lack of chivalry, lack of masculine energy for me, cut.
All right. Only shows up physically and not emotionally.
Cut.
Yeah, cut.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Thinks consistency is too much. What do you mean? Consistency with what? Like communicating, seeing each other is too much?
Yeah, well, maybe that's like an avoidant personality where it's like...
So are they wanting to be with you in a relationship?
I think so,
They think
but like...
seeing you is too much.
Yeah, maybe spending too much time with you is too much.
I feel like if someone really wants to be with you, they want to spend every single day with you.
Hit the nail on the head.
Cut.
Exactly. Cut.
Okay, next one. Doesn't celebrate your wins or clap for you in life.
Cut.
Nah, we want supportive men cheering us on with everything that we're doing.
Yeah, and that isn't intimidated by your success.
No.
You want them to be like the loudest one clapping for you.
Exactly. That's how it should be.
Okay.
Cut. And the last one, doesn't want a future with you.
Cut.
Cut.
Cut. End of podcast. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you took some standards and things away from this episode.
And we can't wait to see you for episode 3 with another movie review.
We need to go watch a movie. Titanic,
yeah.
Yeah, Titanic, the Filipino version of Wuthering Heights. And what was the other one? The Notebook, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right, let's do it.
Ciao, guys.